That's security camera. See that? You know that? I count 6 security cameras. Right here.
Thanks.
Bad hit. Little walking garden. This path goes a long ways.
Yeah, I mean, if you're walking around it.
You can take a view up that way with this camera.
Oh, yeah.
Even though you're wanting to do it later, I mean, that kind of shows the back of it.
I think I might cut this into like I could cut this into like a DVD.
Oh, okay.
Go right into that tower. Darn it, you can't see in the windows. Can you see? Oh, I see a window we can see into. See if we can see anyone in there. Yeah,
Oh, the library room?
close.
I don't know that. We walked over by the house.
It's the Marriott where we are staying. It's a castle. When was it built, Dad?
1260.
Built in 1260. Beautiful. And where are we?
Prior.
Castle Bredsall,
Bredsall.
and Priory at
Bredsall Village.
no,
Just
at
outside
Bredsall
of,
Village,
outside of Derbyshire.
outside of Derbyshire.
Doing it this morning. No, we got there. I was exhausted. Everybody was exhausted. When we got in the room, the oldest boy laid down and he started snoring. It seemed like it was after whatever 6:30 or 7 when we started moving again. So we had all day down there. Yeah, buying stuff.
This is our whole trip to our room. Ew. Jamie. Me. Wonder why.
Period 1692. Scenes from the one for ABC's.
That's
Do you
horrible.
want to read that to you? William Spencer, Duke of Devonshire, inherited this most. This is just the painted hall. Take some pictures.
You ruined it.
What'd you say, Phyllis? Good meeting.
No?
But yeah, I should definitely say that now. There's just gonna be a whole lot. I haven't had one yet. No, it would be good. Look at these people up here. I just like
I like that vest, dude. The purple haze coat.
Jane. Yeah.
International House Sanctuary.
The good one. Really good one.
Freezing pain.
What are these all different kinds of trout?
No idea.
I'll take a bite.
I think they came on stream. Oh, and it. A picture of his foot.
They're coming up the drive, they don't know how many there are, like,
I still think this is no word.
Ow, it sucks. Try like this. What's the this. Here, come stand in front of it. Fun. Because it's definitely one of those pictures where you're like,
What's the little ones? What's the little lions?
that's a really ugly picture right there.
What?
That's how these big kings made it. You know that? That's really what this was, Phyllis.
Did you not know that before?
Oh, there's stuff way down here, Phyllis.
There is extremely.
Let's go down there, Phyllis. You know what that kind of reminds me of?
They put like the little gardens of paths for the peasants during the Renaissance time to educate them.
Wow, what a tree. What a tree. Wow. That's a monster. What do you think, Jared?
Jesus.
Okay.
What? Jeebus. That's so gay. Wait, I gotta get a better one.
Coming.
Okay, I'll get it.
Got it?
No. Jamie's got it. Got it.
We going that way or going this way?
Oh no, I don't want to go that way.
I don't want to go that way. Joyce, where you going?
Wow. Mom, Dad, Jamie, and Jerry. I think there's
Who is it?
some freaky person.
There's got to be a spot way back right there.
Movies suck.
That's enough.
Jamie,
That's enough.
Don't decide when it's enough.
Close up.
The female's there too.
That's the male. Bold.
Right there.
He still can't see it.
Huh? That was quite expensive.
Go over here. Oh! Woo! Oh! Jimmy, don't be in such a hurry.
Alright, now you get the full view of this place.
Right up there. Sorry. It's cool. Nice ride.
The tower at this end, where the clock is, the clock tower is called St. Stephen's Tower. Now, the bell, behind the clock, it is the bell. Big Ben is the bell inside the tower. Almost everything down, leaving just Westminster Hall and part of the old St. Stephen's. Justus Pugin in this, the English perpendicular Gothic style. 900 years old, this room started off as a banqueting hall, ended up as a courtroom. 1605, Guy Fawkes, who conspired to blow up Parliament, was tried in the room. 1640, in that room, they were all found guilty. Defence barristers in those days were rubbish. Church on the left, St Margaret's, is where Samuel Pepys, John Milton and Winston Churchill all got married to different women. On there. In the 1940s, the Palace of Westminster was heavily bombed and Churchill got a bit nervous, and who wouldn't, moved the cabinet across here. Is the cenotaph, the War Memorial, the cenotaph, designed by Sir Edwin Lutyens. If you look at it, there is in fact not one straight line on it. There really isn't. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, the Queen and all the members of Parliament, the royal family, come and lay wreaths here to all people who have died during the 20th century. On the left-hand side, these gates, through there is Downing Street, and that's where the Prime Minister lives. And the Chancellor of the Exchequer is number 11, because he's got a larger family than most Prime Ministers. He in fact is the only Prime Minister to extend his family while he's in office. Okay? Men in uniforms, won't you? Here, these young men are members of the Blues and Royals. They're one of two cavalry regiments, the only two regiments to wear armour today. The other regiment, the cavalry regiment, are the Lifeguards. Parade, the parade ground where they perform the Trooping of the Colours ceremony on the Queen's official birthday in June. 69, in fact on January the 30th in 1669, Charles I was brought out on a scaffold and executed at that point there. He was tried for treason against his own people in that Westminster Hall, yeah? In front of us, at the base there of Nelson's column, you can see a statue of a Ghana horse. Horatio Nelson up there, 17 feet in height. Lord Admiral, First Admiral of the fleet, and he's there to commemorate his victory at the Battle of Waterloo. I'm lying again. Battle of Trafalgar, you should know this by now. Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, where off the coast of Spain he defeated Mask on his ship Victory. I said when we set out on this journey, this is of no historical significance. It used to be the barracks, and it used to be the Muses, the Royal Muses, and it's been put together piecemeal. In fact, there's work going on as we sit here now on the back side where you can see the National Gallery. They're building entrances at street level through to the National Gallery. Edwin Lutyens, who built the memorial, designed these fountains, but on his CV I think he'd probably put at the top of his CV, over his arm, slightly on his left, as George Washington, okay, President of the United States, left England, said I'll never set foot on English soil again, and he hasn't. That is embedded on American soil. I love that story, it's absolutely true, he never lied. Isn't he the one that said, Father, I cannot lie? Or was that Richard Nixon? No, sorry, I feel foolish now.
She was a major English general. He led the French Indian War.
See that? I just took a picture of the sun.
Buried now up in Northamptonshire. But this king's wife died down there. Up there, I'm getting the directions wrong, they're all over the show. And she has been brought back to Westminster Abbey to be buried. This was the final one, okay? And they put 12 crosses on each spot where they finally... the original site was where King Charles's statue of him on the horse was. Beach, and it's a bridle path coming from Westminster into the City of London. The River Thames runs on our right Covent Garden for centuries. Up until the 1970s was the fruit and vegetable market, where this lovely Nell Gwynn used to sell her wares and be an actress and be the lover of King Charles II, all 3 jobs at once. What a woman. Grand Piazza through there, you'll find the Royal Opera, the grand entrance of the Savoy Hotel is there on the right. And the Savoy Theatre is part of the Savoy Hotel, and it's in the Savoy Theatre that Richard Doyley Carr promoted the works of Gilbert and Sully, the actor who died recently. Guy who was in the last Harry Potter movies, wasn't he? He lived in date from around the 1900s, no earlier. It's simply a crescent. Theatre Royal Drury Lane through there, the oldest working theatre in London. India House is on it, where you'll find the London School of Economics and Political Sciences through here on the left. Well-renowned institutes where JFK went. Child, the dictionary, Dr. Samuel Johnson. I'll be talking about him later on. If you look at the pub there, when the Queen comes to the City of London, she's actually met at this point in her Rolls Royce or whatever, she's met by the Lord Mayor of London. She's escorted through the City of London under the protection of the Lord Mayor of London. It's a convention that we've had since the restoration of the monarchy under Charles II. Again, look at the building on the right, Prince Henry's room. Typical architecture, look at the way it leans out at the top. Typical architecture prior to the Great Fire of London in 1666, and we'll be talking about it soon enough. Dr. Samuel Johnson, the guy I pointed out with a pigeon poo on his head, I don't know if you noticed that, but Alexander Pope, Charles Dickens, even Theodore Roosevelt, who didn't even drink, actually went in war. When they went, all that was left was the spire and the outer walls. When they went to rebuild it, the crypts had caved in. Okay, so this is St Paul's Cathedral. It's undergoing some renovation work on the stairs. It's coming up. Now that's the first time I haven't heard anyone go, ah. Yesterday, every trip, you really let me. This church. And this is the stop should you want to go around St Paul's Cathedral, and there are a couple of guys. The noise will travel right round the other side and it could be heard perfectly on the other side.
Behind you.
The crypts beneath the church are the largest in Europe. Again, it's where Edwin Lutyens, the architect, is buried. It's where the Duke of Wellington is buried, and it is where Horatio Nelson do it though. Wren was clever, but he didn't think of a lift. He left that to Mr. Otis much later on. You look to your right hand side forward where the steps are. Here is the Temple of Mithras. on our right hand side. You can see the red stone, the red clay interwoven with the regular stone. Mithras was a Persian deity worshipped by the Romans. Persia is modern under the table, which is where the term underwriters come from. They undersign things under the table. It's true. He went to Antwerp and he saw covered markets, and they had a financial system already in place. And he thought, if I come back to London, I can see City of London. On our left, where that 388 bus is going, that's Threadneedle Street, and the building it's going past. Around it, there's an observation deck up there. At least I hope there is. How do you get up there otherwise? We are on London Bridge now, here. There's a stop should you want to get up and go up. Buying. He bought this dump we're on now. 2 million he paid. Chickens. Topple over. It's the Greater London Authority headquarters. It's the local government for Greater London. That's where it came as well. What's the first thing that came to mind to you when you looked at it? I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking Gherkin, like. Yeah, this area to the left is. Now our next stop is for the Tower of London. It is around the corner yet, and it often takes a while for the bus.
How can I put it? He walked out in a huff one Christmas when dancing girls all disappeared. The history books remember the man as an academic. The experts say he was really good church. He was the founder of Eton College and King's College, Cambridge. On the anniversary of the man's murder, every year, representatives, academics, students, and choir from Eton and Cambridge assemble through there in their 16th century clothing. Difficult on such occasions to tell who works here and they lay poses. White roses for Eton, white roses for Cambridge. Each wrapped in a college. She insisted on no hanging unless they would marry her, and in secret. Because the original family was not considered socially acceptable. A battle of Hastings. William was crowned King William I of England on Christmas Day 1066. He continued to fight the native population of this country that rebelled against the Norman invaders from across the Channel, and that was why William built 3 castles around the city to command and control a hostile Saxon population in London. William decided on the site for one of these 3 castles just inside the eastern half of the city wall that had been built 700 years earlier by the Romans, and in the 11th century the directions of a Bishop Gundulf of Beck. The walls are 13 feet thick and they are generally original.
It's this way.
I don't think it likes you, actually.
You're leaving something to say on that.
I don't know how.
I wouldn't chance it. I wouldn't know.
God, they're big.
I took it anyway. It can't be cut. And I am going to zoom in on this freaking garage.
Get a normal picture.
I did. Why don't I just, I can film this stuff. Ah, well. No, I got it before she came to it. King James with Japanese armor. I more or less got a picture of the rocks. Come at this room! Grandest chamber, huh? Oh my god. Jamie. Ah, got fuzzy. Keep on rocking, free world. I didn't get it. Yeah. Not yet.